Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a big shout out from Alaska and just wanted to share a couple of just revelations I've had and just some amazing time with the Lord. It's just been an amazing trip. One thing that I've learned is we were in Juneau on a train ride through the mountains and looking at all of the beauty that God had created. Man, it was just to say, thank you, Lord. I'm so in awe of His majesty and His love and His mercy and His kindness, and that we get to be a part of all of that. And it's because of how much He loves us. And I'm just in awe over Him. And this trip has been just such a time of rest and getting to know Him even more. So if I could encourage anybody to just take some time and spend with Him and experience His greatness. And I know all that sounds like I don't know what, but I'm so honored and appreciative. That's all I can say. That He has allowed me to be a part of this big plan in this world. It's so much bigger than what we see every day. It's so much bigger than just the minute or the day that we're in. There's a big plan, an eternity, a future for us. We had a time in Juneau where we were downtown shopping and we were going to see the big glacier. Well, we didn't end up going to the glacier because the Lord had a different assignment for us. We had the privilege of going to a shop. It was a jewelry shop, and we're looking around, and we met a guy named Ravi, and we had the opportunity to share Jesus with him for like 2 hours in front of customers, and he had all these questions, and he's from India, and it was pretty awesome. We missed the glacier, but we sowed some seeds, and God used us in such a great way. And it had nothing to do with us. It was just to be a part of God's plan. And I'll share one more thing with you. So I don't like to fly. I don't like boats, and I don't like heights. I'm terrified. But I don't want to live in fear. I never want to live in fear. So I was like, okay, Lord, I'm going to go on this trip, and I need your faith. I need the faith of God to get me on that plane and to get me on that boat. Even though it's a big boat, it's still a boat, and it still rocks, and it's on water. So I got on the plane that morning, and just the peace of God. But it was because in my weakness, I was able to draw on the strength of the Lord. It was not a mental thing. It wasn't a physical thing. It was God pouring His faith into me to go out into this big world and experience Him in such a mighty way. So I got on the plane, 5-hour flight, and it was great. It was calm, got a little bumpy. I held onto my seat a couple of times. But you know what? I got up there and I said, okay, Lord, I'm here. And I just totally surrender to you. And I'm just so blessed to be a part of His plan. So we got to Seattle, and we got to see our awesome daughter, Lauren, and hang out with her. And she's just turned out to be just this most beautiful young woman that we are so proud of. And she's just growing and maturing, and love the purple hair. And she is just so awesome. And we were just blessed to be able to spend some time with her. And then, of course, we get to our boat, which I don't like boats. I'm scared of the water, and I'm actually surrounded by water. Check this out. So this is the water. It's everywhere. So if you don't like water, don't go on a cruise. So check this out. Totally surrounded by water, and that's okay. God has just given this great, amazing, ordained peace that only comes from Him. It's not something that I could muster up or that I could gather up. It's Him pouring in me. But it's not that I did anything special. It's just because I'm so desperate for Him and I'm so desperate to be a part of what He's doing. And I'm learning that it's not my faith, it's His faith. It's His faith that He's pouring through me. And as we're on this journey home to our final destination someday, He has a plan for you, for me, for all of us. And don't walk in fear. If you are, you're missing the mark. Man, I've just been able to overcome so many things through this trip, but it's only because of Him. I even was on the 15th floor, standing on a glass floor looking down, and I really don't like elevators because I am so claustrophobic. I've been in the glass elevators going up and down, up and down. I don't know how many times a day with a lot of people in there. I'm good. I'm good because you know what? Jesus has this. And so for me personally, it's just been a time of rest and just learning more about who He is. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for His love for me and for you. I'm grateful for His plans for our lives. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. So this has been a great trip for us, and it's been a time of revelation for me, but you don't have to go on a trip like this to experience how awesome He is and how much that He loves you. Take some time and rest. You don't have to be so busy all of the time. Take some time and breathe and rejoice. Go out into the woods, go out into nature, go out to the lake, go out somewhere, go into your bedroom, close the door, and just spend some time in the Word, spend some time reading a good book about Him. Listen to some praise and worship music. Listen, whenever you're praising the Lord and thanking Jesus, there is an open heaven over you, and His love is just oozing out and pouring down over you. And experience Him. Let Him do in your life what He had planned to do from the beginning. Let go. Let go. Let Him take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel, you know, that Carrie Underwood song. Let go. Let Him take it. And He's got this because He's so much bigger than us. He's so much bigger than our problems, and He's so much bigger than what's going on. You know, so many people are out searching for healing, whether it's health, heart, whatever that looks like. Learn one thing. I'm reading a book, and through this trip, you got to search for the healer, not the healing. You got to search for your relationship with Jesus. That's when the healing comes. And you got to rest, and you got to spend time with Him. So I just wanted to share share what God's been doing in my life this week and Rick's life. And we've just had an amazing time just being together and just being with the Lord, meeting some really cool people, all kinds of people from across the world, every nationality, every religion, and everybody's getting along. Everybody's happy, communicating with each other, laughing, having a good time. And so those things are possible. So operate within your sphere of influence. Share Jesus with those people who you encounter. Share the love of the Lord. Just share Him. He's so awesome, and He loves you so much. Don't walk in fear. There's a big world out there that the Lord wants you to experience because He wants you to be a part of what He is doing. He also wants to be a part of what you're doing because when you're about His business, He's about your business. And He wants you to enjoy life. He came to give us an abundant life. He came to live for us. It's not to mean that trials won't come our way, you know, and we don't have things that we have to overcome, such as fear, myself. But you know what? When those times come, just say, Lord, I can't do this in my own strength. I need your faith. I need your faith to get through this. So I just wanted to share a few minutes with what was going on in our lives this week and how blessed we are and just how grateful we are and so thankful. And so, anyway, you guys have a great rest of the week. Bless you. Remember, the Lord loves you so much, and He wants to be a part of your life. He's always right there with you. And just search for Him. Ask for Him. He'll come. He will. He'll be there for you. So you guys have a great rest of the week, and we will see you soon. Bye.